What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. So today is Thursday, the day before NFP. Let's see. Guess who got a ring light? Me. So maybe the lighting's a little bit better now. This is it with it off. And then so it's a little bit brighter. I honestly put on the lowest brightness because it's kind of annoying. But the things I do for you guys. Okay, let's check out what happened last night. Okay, we had a little bit more of a sell-off. Yep. So we're way below the weekly fair value gap now. I mean, way below the CE of it. Let's mark out these highs that align with it. Because I need a ring light because like the window's behind me, you know? And I'm not gonna like close the window because I need some sunlight. So yeah, I mean today I don't have very high expectations. I don't actually usually trade the day before NFP. Typically not a great day. Somebody tweeted, it's Tanya Trades live time. Aw. Slay. Thank you, MJ. Okay. We had a move overnight as well. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Like and subscribe, that's true. Who here traded FOMC yesterday? Okay. Weekly. Don't need this anymore. Kind of interesting here that we're like lined up with this last weekly high. See if that poses any significance. Okay, cool. Some people did trade FOMC, some people didn't. Let's just make sure about the news I don't know if there's any. There was unemployment at 8:30, but nothing else. Okay. Alright. Let me just make sure investing.com. Like, sometimes I double check between Forex Factory and investing.com because sometimes Forex Factory misses things. Okay. Today. And there's crude oil at 11, which doesn't affect indices. Okay. Just looking at this. "24 minutes? Is that 24 minutes ago, maybe? No. PMI. at 9:45. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be a high impact? Okay, see, that's interesting. That's interesting here, because look, Forex Factory has this as yellow folder, and then investing.com has this as like high impact, 3 stars. Okay, so I'll have that marked out. Okay. Tanya, I saw you in my dream yesterday that we will be green today. Awesome. I don't know, like, I'll see if I even enter a trade today. We'll have to see. We're hitting these highs. The daily, on the hourly, we already like dropped since London. How many points? 100 points, 130 points. Not that excited right now. Because, like, what is a draw on liquidity? We're in the weekly fair value gap where I'm sort of looking for buys for NQ. But it's Thursday. If we could continue lower today and then have a TGIF Friday, I can chop today for, for NFP liquidity. I'll have to see. Don't really have anything great. So, but guess what, you guys? Like, remember yesterday? This weekly fair value gap on ES got hit during the power hour. Boom. This is what we were like sort of aiming for in the morning, and then we got stopped out of partials. And then 2 p.m. took out buy stops here, and then reversed, this 15-minute fair value gap here. I did actually end up taking this trade on an eval on Top Step because they have like a 50% off sale, you guys, for the new year. It expires tomorrow at midnight. If you put in, let me get that link for you guys. Yeah, so I bought a 150K account, and I just took that trade yesterday. But I also, let me get that. Copy link address. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, Catherine and I will. Catherine's always looking out for me. Thank you. Let's see, 50% off combines. Code. Use code New Year 2024. Okay. I think I haven't left my coffee behind me. 1 second. Do. You guys, I quit caffeine months ago, back in April. But now I'm starting up again. I'm having my cup of coffee again in the morning. Shows for me error 403 forbidden. What? When you click on it? The link I just sent? Yeah, I pinned it. Okay. So, let's see NASDAQ. This is ES. And let me mark out the CE of the ES weekly fair value gap as well. Okay. I like how there's like a couple of equal high bodies there also. I like that. Okay. Yeah, NQ, Iller, Alex, they do have some countries banned because, not because of them, it's because of like the brokerages that they work for just in general. Like the futures brokerages are more regulated, so they have some countries like not allowed, unfortunately. And it's a lot of them. It's like, I hope they update that. But yeah, it's like I think OFAC. It has to do with like what countries the U.S. has banned for certain things. It's not really Top Step's fault, so. Okay, so let's check this out. We have a hourly fair value gap I'll mark out. We are gapping down. Like we have like a gap down here, right? So I'll also mark out yesterday's low. Let me see if I need all these lines now. Yeah. I feel like I don't need this VIB there anymore. Okay. And I'll also mark out just the weekly fair value gap below. Okay. Okay, we are opening now. Market is open. You think Apex is a better firm? I've used Apex in the past. They have different advantages to both of them. I wouldn't be opposed to Apex either. Okay, Okay, so ES is a little stronger than NASDAQ. On ES, there's no hourly fair value gap. On NASDAQ, there is. ES is pretty much flat on the day, negative 0.07%. NASDAQ is down 0.4%. So I'm interested to see if this like 945 news is going to be impactful or not, because on Forex Factory, it's a yellow folder. And on investing, it's 3 stars, so high impact, red folder. Let me take a look at DXY as well. Oh, you know what? Where is that? Oops. Is that on this one? Oh, okay. Okay. DXY. So yesterday we got into this area that we were aiming for, and then we pulled back and we closed not into it, which is interesting. And then we pulled back during London. It's interesting that during London, DXY went down and the market went down. You see? It's kind of weird. Oh, market was consolidating. Okay, never mind. Market was consolidating and then it went down during this area. Okay. That makes me feel better because I hate it when they're not correlated. So DXY came down into this order block. Completely filled in this fair value gap. You see this on this 4-hour? The wicks, like the bodies didn't even close, like, you know, within, they closed in this, didn't like violate this 4-hour. So it's still looking bullish on DXY. Which means like risk off on the indices, you know? Like if I'm gonna go long, I wouldn't hold for long, you know, for a long time. So we have this shift. It's taking out these equal highs here. So we'll see if it like drops again after taking these highs. Don't need this anymore. Okay, we have news in 9 minutes. Right, so I'm going to be definitely gauging DXY. Is it going to now have a market structure shift lower now after taking these equal highs, and then that would be a risk on scenario. Okay. Put YM back here. Move this to my other screen. So as I watch NQ again. Okay, so we're in this 1 hour fair value gap. Oh, it's gone now. Never mind, that hour was not over. So take that off now. Let's see what happens at 10. All right. Yeah, equal highs on ES. Yeah, on the hourly. I'm gonna mark out that hourly like swing high for ES. Like ES is stronger structure. If we're looking at that. Let me show my ES right now. Okay, ES is here. See, like, we didn't really move much lower. This is the ES swing high from London. So it looks like it's running for that. We have this. I don't know what SMT you guys are talking about, though. Because they both took out these lows. Maybe on like a lower time frame. Yeah, I don't see enough SMT. I think this is interesting if we invert this. We'll see. On the 15-minute. We'll see what happens at 9:45. I'm also going to watch DXY. I am looking for longs today. Someone is asking me if I'm looking for longs or shorts. But I'm also like, I don't have high expectations for today, essentially because we moved 150 points already in London. So keeping that in mind, and also tomorrow's NFP. So I'm definitely just gonna chill a little bit. I'm waiting for 9:45 news. 9:45. You have to look at investing.com. Yeah. Yeah, so like what we were talking about earlier was that Forex Factory had it listed as yellow folder, but investing.com has it listed as 3 stars. So we're just going to see which one is it going to be volatile or not. Oh, thank you so much, Catherine. Being in a grounded space of patience and waiting for the right setup of confirmation has supported my trading immensely. Thanks, Tanya. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Even if you guys like don't take the same trades as me, a lot of people have told me they just like the vibes. So I'm happy. Because like I definitely like having company as well. Okay. Did we take out this low at 9:30 or did we just like move up? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. I don't have to say it that many times, but that's a good thing in my opinion. Looks like if 9:30 just like did the manipulation lower, then we can go higher. We don't have to like come back lower here. Kind of messy here though. Yeah, fair value up on the 2-minute here. But you know, where was the shift happened just now, essentially. Yeah. Definitely looking at these levels here. The thing is, like, I might just like to go with ES again because it has like these clean equal highs. I'll have to see. Hey Tanya Chase, I'm not able to understand fair value gaps, FEG. Honestly, check out the 2022 mentorship. It's basically this candle. It's when you have a displacement candle, large candle, and the candle before it and the after it, it's this space in between. I want to scream at this. It's fine. I don't do double tops. You can you can expect us reading price. It's not financial advice. It's not a signal service. You can just watch us reading price action, and yeah. ES is already above yesterday's low. Interesting. Yeah, so ES is stronger, like we said. It's basically flat on the day right now. Like 0% while in Q. Alright, here's 9:45, so let's see if this is gonna be any craziness or not. Maybe like a sweep here and then up. It's your little 5-minute fair value gap here. And this is like a breaker and a fair value gap, so that's a pretty decent entry there. And 45 didn't really do much. Basically, we wanted to see it move away from this quickly if this like breaker and fair value gap is going to be any good, right? Because you don't want it to. It should be a strong reaction here if it's going to go higher. What's good is that these wicks, right? Like they're like, that's showing some strength. There's no body close in this fair value gap. Like the thing is that like, where is the draw on liquidity, you know? Yesterday's low, I guess. Could be. But like, let me check DXY. DXY is still bullish structure, so I'm chilling for now. Right, I'm looking at DXY. Like, we took out these equal highs. I wanted to see, like, a break of a short-term low for me to even, like, want to take anything long, really. Because there's still risk off here. Still moving up higher. And NQ is now closing in that fair value gap. Like, the body is disrespecting that now. So it's not looking bullish. That doesn't look good. Like, it should have already, like, gone higher from here. Okay. And it never inverted this. I'd be, like I said, I'd be more interested if we inverted this. If we, like, closed a body above this 15-minute. Nothing yet. Okay, so we're still bearish. I'll mark out 10 a.m. as well. Just because, like, you know, for a potential silver bullet during that time. But yeah, okay. And NQ is looking, it's bleeding down. While ES is still pretty much flat. Okay. I'm just going to continue watching this on the 15. Let's look at a larger view. On the hourly. Is there anything here? What is this? Is this like, I think this is like CPI or something. Yeah, it's a Tuesday at 9 a.m. This is CPI from a while ago, right? December CPI? I'm gonna say that was that. Let me mark out this low. Let me just double check that that's what that was. December 12th, CPI. Cool. I like it when I just look at the chart and I know what it was. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if that like matches up with any sort of maybe London manipulation. So far, we've just been chopping in the range again in the mornings. It's not been a fun time for the mornings for indices, right? Like, I mean, I'm thinking like the opening range at least, or like the first 30 minutes. Makes me kind of happy. I don't really like to trade during those times anyway. Okay, it lines up with like -3 of this. Interesting. Really weird action. Looking at DXY, it's consolidating. NQ is still in this, basically the opening range. You have such a large range. When you have such a large range from like pre-market or London, right? That's what I look at a lot, right? This already had this move down, distribution lower. So after distribution, you can expect some consolidation, some accumulation before the next move. So you don't really want to enter anything, or else you'll probably be in it for a while. Okay, let's see something. If something happens here. This is so ugly. Like, it should have just bounced on the breaker fair value gap. And the retracement, it's a pretty deep retracement, you know? Let's see the comments. Oh my gosh, 1,000 viewers. Give the video a like. Thanks for coming, everybody. I've been thinking of taking some morning off from the gym and training afternoon sessions instead. Anyone recommend favorite afternoon days? Any trends you guys see? The afternoon is typically, I can pull out some of my notes right now. You guys, I have this in my community tab, but I have like a 40-page document on the ICT 2022 mentorship. Okay. Okay, rules for afternoon session trades. Consider this. What is the daily range trying to do? Expand higher or lower? Did it reverse during the morning session? Are we going to have a counter trend move, or is it going to consolidate because of news event the following day? Today, the afternoon is probably going to be gross too. I was thinking it would probably be good at maybe 9:30 because that's like some injected volatility, or 9:45, but not really that great move. So basically for the afternoon session, what you want to do is either, let me just do a quick little drawing. Let's say that you have to know like what the draw on liquidity is. If there's like a previous, we're going for like this swing high because the narrative is bullish and the structure is bullish and DXY is bearish. And let's say already the morning took out some liquidity and had a manipulation, right? Like consolidation, then the morning had this, we had our market structure shift, and then the morning did this. And then during lunch, we consolidated again. The afternoon, you either want to buy these sell stops, buy below these lows to go for higher, or that's what you do. That's like one scenario in the classic like buy day. Or the afternoon, yeah, the document is available in my community tab on YouTube. You probably just have to scroll a little bit, or on Twitter, my highlight page. Or if in the afternoon we already hit this, let's say this is already like 1:30 or 2 p.m. And let's say this is like a fair value gap that we left. So really it doesn't go like straight up like, oh my god. I'm also watching DXY at the same time, you guys, and I'm just putting like a little alert if it breaks the swing low. Yeah. Let's just say it's like this, right? Trying to like make another fair value gap here that's like closer. Okay. Right. Or the afternoon can have a reversal. Takes out this swing lower, and there's a fair value gap here, inverts it. And then we're going to go for lunch lows or some equal lows, which I would just probably just go for here. But I don't have high expectations for today's afternoon session. Okay, looking at this chop, it's just chopping again. I'm glad that we are not in a trade today. I'm glad that I did not enter anything because it looks like garbage. Let me link you guys to my notes. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 bum. What's that song? It's like bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-da-dum. It's like a classical song. Classical. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Anyone here ever play an instrument? Okay. Those are my notes on the 2022 mentorship. I also have a lot of notes. So yeah. Let me know if you guys are interested. I don't know if people are interested in like the market maker primer notes. I would have to type those up because I do everything by hand first. Saxophone, awesome. Let me like put a little poll. Are you interested in my market maker primer notes? It's free 99, free. I was just thinking about this the other day. It's like there's so many well, okay, so NQ is going for this like new low of dye here. Interesting. I was just thinking about how so much knowledge now is like locked away in Discord. It's like behind paid lines. It's crazy. Like back in the day, I'm sure like I saw this thread on Twitter that was saying like, you know, there's still like forums that people like refer to like 10 years later. But now it's like this information is getting like, you know, locked away. Gatekeeping or whatever. That's why I like YouTube. It's like, oh, this will be up. You guys took a short? Nice. I don't really see anything too much for the shorts. Let me see FinViz. What's going on in FinViz? Okay, so I go on like finviz.com. That's what I like to do. And then I click this like map thing. And let me make sure it's like showing. Okay, yeah. Okay, so DXY is crossing down a little short-term low. It looks like it's displacing, so we could go higher soon. So it's like pretty flat on the day, everything, except for Amazon is down -2%, Apple is down 1%, which isn't much. So we haven't had much movement today when I see all these like unsaturated colors. Okay, so it looks like we have, okay, great job everyone who was in a short, but now DXY is and moving lower and ES is moving. We're all moving higher now. Okay. Let's see if there's anything interesting. I have to go with ES. Might have to go with ES again, but we'll see. It's like so ugly, oh my god. See, like, DXY, it's displacing here. See if like we invert this on NQ. I'm like also looking at ES here. It looks so ugly. This is the draw on ES 57. YM on the hourly. Right, so we took these equal highs on DXY, and now we're having their displacement lower, finally. Right? This is an hourly fair value gap here. I would like us to close below this. Make this like a body, like disrespecting this. For more upside on the indices. Okay. We're still in the range on NQ. On ES, we're displacing higher in YM, much stronger. YM's probably going for this, like, yesterday's afternoon high. But we're pretty close to that already. Yeah, we're disrespecting this on DXY. We're looking very bullish now. See Apple and Amazon. Okay, Amazon is the weakest. And Amazon is having a little shift here higher. So it's looking pretty good for longs. This is NQ again. NQ could go for yesterday's low, I think. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes on NQ. It should close strong. And it still has 9 minutes left. So it could probably like go quite a bit higher. See how the poll is. Yes, everyone's interested in these notes. Cool. I'm very soft. Okay. I'll try to speak louder. Let me see if I even, yeah. Oh, I can adjust the gain. Okay, I just adjusted the gain. Let me know if that's like okay or not. Is it too loud or not? Yeah, you guys hit the like button. Woo! Alright. NQ likely inverts this. And probably it should close above this, you guys. This would make this a 15-minute order block, bullish order block. And then go for this high. see how DXY is looking. Okay, DXY, let's see if it makes a 5-minute fair value gap. Right, we displaced here. This is an hourly fair value gap that I want it to close below, but we have still so much time on the hourly. So we're gonna see how this 5-minute closes, and then that will make a 5-minute fair value gap, like around here. And we'll see what happens. This is like a mitigation block now on ES. Perhaps it does this, makes a 5-minute fair value gap here, and then this. We're past 110. Yeah, okay, so it's silver bullet time. NQ is catching up, it's strong, so that's good. Thinking like DXY, right? If it's bearish, let's probably just go for this like liquidity here. So we'll mark this out. Looks like we could still go higher on indices. YM is going for those afternoon highs. Let's see what ES does. Okay, ES is about to hit that hourly swing high liquidity. Not yet, though. Alright, let's switch back to NQ. So NQ finally like inverted this 15-minute fair value gap. Now, it would be good if this closes above this. And then it makes this into an order block. We could then go for more, especially if DXY continues bearishness. And ES did not really hit its hourly swing high yet. So let's see. The 5-minute candle's over. So I would like this, it would be cool if it did this. Well, I don't know if it'll retrace that much. And DXY go up into this fair value gap and then lower. Let's wait. Okay, so you have like this now. Let's see. Wow, 1,200 people. Give the video a like. Some people think it might be a breakaway gap. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really think so. But we'll see. I don't think so. Actually on the 15 it could be. We'll have to see. Am I live every day? Yeah. I'm starting to do lives every day. Yeah, I did consider the RTH gap. We called the bullishness today, so that's looking good. Someone said, I wanted to see, someone said that they like, 47.62. Oh, that's true. On ES. Okay, ES is taking this hourly swing high. DXY. Continued bearishness. Alright, so ES liquidity has been hit, so that's cool. I'm just gonna wait now. And NQ pretty much at yesterday's low now. So that's cool. If you're a regular here, you know what that is. It's the 10:15 mental game reminder. Alright, so NQ is now gone from red to green. Pretty cool we called that like shift, especially looking at like when Amazon was like moving also, right? We said, okay, Amazon was the weakest, now it's and now it was shifting. Where is this? Yeah. Higher market structure shift. I don't really use VWAP and EMAs, but I like to just have them when I look at the stocks so I can see like general trends, like because I don't have time to look at structure for every stock, right? So I'll just like generally look at them on like the 15. Okay, so we're back at NQ's yesterday low. So what's gonna happen now? DXY is looking more bearish now, right? It's closing in on its hourly fair value gap, so I'm thinking we're going to go higher now. Potentially for the rest of the day. Let's see. Right, this is what I'm looking at. At the hourly, we took these equal highs. If this at the end of this hour, which is like 11, which will be the end of the near kill zone, but like I'm thinking for like the rest of the day and the week. This closes below this, I'm thinking like we're gonna go lower. And we're probably gonna go for the swing low. In the like maybe tomorrow. On DXY. But tomorrow's NFP. Who's trading NFP tomorrow? I want to put up a poll. Okay, so I think I will adjust. I think I will type up my notes for you guys because 83% said yes. Cool. Actually, I want to first, let me think. I want to actually ask you guys, do you trade ICT? See if the algorithm brought you guys to the right place. Okay, so we inverted this 15-minute on NQ, and now we have a 15-minute order block that I will mark out for sure in the fair value gap. When it's such a large order block, okay. Buy side is here. Yeah, DXY is dropping. We honestly called that pretty well, where these highs, and then so we're looking for a shift lower, and it happened, so that's cool. Well, now I gotta wait. NQ is now like, yeah, it's back at yesterday's low, so it's like flat on the day, essentially. Cool. Okay, wow. 89% of people here. Alright, DXY is going for this liquidity. Great to see you live, Tanya. Since when do you do trading live sessions? Since like not very long ago. This is maybe my 7th live session, so I appreciate it. And do I plan to do full time? I will do lives every day because I think that I perform better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Like, when I trade alone, sometimes I'd be gambling. Sometimes I'd be doing things that don't even make any sense, right? But like, literally talking out my process helps me a lot. So that's why I sort of started, because I was like taking these like B- setups, and I was like, okay. I noticed that when I was like screen recording my trades, that I was performing better. So I was like, you know, if I have an audience, then it'll probably pressure me to do more quality things also, like even more so. Yeah, it holds me accountable. Like, I've blown a bunch of evals just gambling on FOMC and everything. Just like, and it's like, oh man, why did I just throw away $150? Yeah, it's easier to hold myself accountable when I'm in front of people. Looking for longs at the 5-minute fair value gap. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let me see. I want to see this reaction at this 15-minute order block and fair value gap here for NQ. Like, this could be the Thursday reversal. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Because we came back into this highly sensitive area for NQ, right? On this weekly. We have a weekly fair value gap lined with like an old weekly swing high. And now we're having a market structure shift back above it, which is good. Just like, Just wish that there was like something cleaner on the lower time frames to look at. Let me think. Okay. Yeah, ES took London and Q now. Yeah, ES has stronger structure for sure. Let's check out FinViz again now. Let's see how like things have changed. Which screen am I showing right now? NQs? Okay. So Tesla's up 1%, Amazon's down 1%, NQ's down 1%. Yeah, that makes sense because like we're flat on the day. I want to look at Amazon and Apple structure for a minute. Is the lighting better now, you guys? Like, I got a ring light. Yeah, so Amazon. Apple's not looking that great. Let me put Apple up here. Apple's looking still weak. And Amazon is having a market structure shift now. What? Oh, right. Apple got like downgraded yesterday, right? The other day. It's like right at the beginning of the year. Okay, NQ is coming down into that order block. $15-minute order block. Oops. Okay. Here. So I'm expecting a bounce here. It's a large order block, but the way I'm thinking about this is like price is balanced down here, so we shouldn't retrace like more than 50% here of this range. Like if we come back below this, it's gonna be bad. So maybe you can figure out a trade based on that. Like I actually don't think it should even like create a fair value gap and come back into it. I think this like should just bounce here. Okay, DXY is hitting some sell side liquidity here. Yeah, it's a nice bounce here right now on NQ. See if it like digs into this order block and like holds it. We can go here. But only if Apple needs to wake up. Because Apple is like quite a large market cap. Like market proportion of like NQ, right? You see how big Apple is? Like this is all proportional to its market share. So Apple's not waking up yet. DXY hit its sell side here. This is just like some trend line liquidity I marked out, you know? So I don't really like it too much when it's like a trend line. It's like, oh, like basically the first one is just considered trend line. Yeah, so looking good for more bullishness for the rest of the week, I'm thinking. I'm just trying to figure out plan. You know? ES. What would this be? Do. It's like, how much do you actually expect today's range to be? Go for this. It's a lot. It's a large stop to do, but I don't think it should. Like I said, it shouldn't come back down to like 50% of this. So you can probably have your stop a little bit tighter than that. Make this order block body. If I think it's like bullish for the rest of the week, then it should just go here. Maybe not today though, because tomorrow is NFP. But yeah, I mean, tricky day. We had a lot of chop for the first 30 minutes. And then now, pretty much now the market is lending its hand, you know. I like this, how this is like reacting here, this order block here. For NQ, oh, this is like a little bit of I'm sure there's like a fair value gap here on some time frame. No. No? Okay. It's not. That's what makes it tough. I'm not even listening to anything. It's crazy. I was thinking I would listen to like some music, but I don't even like listening to music when I'm trading. Okay, so let's see if like we can make some sort of like maybe. Oh, here we are. This is an old 1 minute fair value gap though. You know, probably what it worked here for this one. So let's see if like NQ will give us like another one. This is a really nice reaction, honestly. I'll mark out London high. Okay, I think I might have to take just ES instead because ES is stronger structure. And yeah, I might have to do that. $15-minute plus mitigation block. Okay. That's what I think. What's Apple doing now? Apple's still weak. Like, Apple, get it together. I'll put an alert for when Apple like gets above this swing high. It's not doing that great here. going for another new low of day. Yeah, so far though, NQ is bouncing off of this 15-minute order block. It's looking good. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think it should come back like in 50% of this range. It's a balanced price range. Like we painted both sides several times. So it should like basically go up from here if we're going to continue higher the rest of the day. Okay, great. I'm green for the day, taking Tanya's content with enough advice and calling it a day. Nice. Let's take a poll. Time for longs is coming, yes. Yeah. Wow, you guys, everybody trading ICT concepts. Woo! The YouTube algorithm is correct in bringing you here. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like we're going for these London highs later in the day. Or at least this swing high here. Let's see if I can find anything on NQ. I mean, I have my limit fill on ES, so I think it's fine. And you have like a few different P arrays converging here. And also we did not even take these highs. Huh. So NQ is definitely gonna go for this. 35.25. Actually no. 535, 425. Apple's hitting new low of day. That's very strange. So honestly, as soon as like Apple picks back up, then we're gonna see more bullishness. But right now, we could consolidate because of that. Awesome. Oh, let's start a poll. Are you green today? Are you green today? Yes, no, and then I'll put in like no trade yet. I'm really happy that we got the direction right for the day. Okay, on ES we have a 15-minute fair value gap here, along with like this mitigation block. It doesn't really have to. This could be a breakaway because we have all these PD arrays here holding that up, and it's sort of bouncing on these other ones. Took one trade so far. Yeah, it's okay to take 0 trades in low probability action. Yeah, I haven't taken a trade yet, but I got the direction right, so I'm happy about that. Might happen a little bit later or in the afternoon. You should add blown accounts as an option. You guys are funny. Let's see, what's the poll looking like right now? How come I can't even see? Okay, no trade yet. Okay, awesome. Yes for 50% and no trade yet for 33%. Alright, price is retracing now. Yes, it's coming back. Might get into that 15-minute fair value gap now. Someone is revenge shorting. Oh my gosh, watch out. Why are you shorting? I don't know, I think DXY is going for this hourly swing low. I do have a fill on ES. I think I'm going to take ES long if it comes back to the 15-minute fair value gap. Someone's asking BMW or Mercedes. That's so funny. BMW. Been scalping AMD in the morning, now I'm the green. Oh, tough. The stock AMD. Let's check out the okay, Apple. I think it might be worthwhile to chart Apple here for any sort of like area where it could bounce, right? So it isn't a daily fair value gap here. So honestly, this is a pretty decent area where it could bounce. Weekly fair value gap with a high here. This is like a breaker actually, right? Because it made a lower low here. So I'm thinking today we're reversing. I'm thinking we're going to have more longs today. Like, especially like once Apple sort of gets gets its shiz together. Let me not do that. Actually, I have that for this. 180. I'm marking out the CE of Apple. Let me change my stream right now to what I'm doing. Okay. So yeah, we'll see if I get filled here for ES, but okay. It's worth a try. I think I would try it for higher prices. Okay. 80.88. Oh, and you guys, I'm gonna just take this on eval today because you know, I took that 50% off for Top Step, and yesterday I had one win on the FOMC. Got 150k for like 70 bucks, 75 bucks. It's 50. By the way, it's like 50% off. I honestly, they don't do sales very often, so you know, keep that in mind. I'm not gonna like say like, you know, buy it or anything, but like I bought one. It's only one per person. Otherwise I would have bought some more. 80.88 for Apple is a potential bounce area. And where is it bounce? You guys, it literally bounced right here. And increasing volume. I don't know if people like that. I don't really look so much at volume, but that's interesting. Like Apple could reverse here. Or reverse soon. And then that's definitely then gonna look more bullish for NQ. Because Apple is bringing the market down right now. So if Apple shifts, it's gonna look good. And I'm thinking about like how this is a breaker block, right? This area. So it's at this wick of this breaker block also. So yeah, we're gonna see. I think it's worth a try on longs today. I might be wrong, but it's okay. Okay, we'll see if Apple shifts. So far it looks like, I don't know, it's like at the lows of the day. what I would look for is that for it to invert this 5-minute fair value gap, then I would consider that a shift. Because what I do a lot is like, if there's no short-term high close by, right? There's no swing high nearby. It would be like all the way up here. And by then it's like the shift happened a while ago. Then I look for an inverted fair value gap and for a close above a down close candle to make it into an order block. So ideally you want the fair value gap shift to happen first before the order block, meaning like there's a market structure shift first, which is narrative coming first, and then structure. But yeah, we'll see. It looks decent. Looks decent, not gonna lie. It's bouncing right here. You know, I might be calling the low of the day on Apple. Okay, let's see the comments right now. I haven't looked at the comments in a little bit. What's the name of the purple indicator? Which one? This one is just the EMA. The one I had earlier by VWAP. Yeah, today is low. It is difficult. It's low probability, you guys. Which is why the first 15th hour of the day was hard, especially because there was a large move during London. But, some things like, you can still try. Especially now, like NQ looks like we're closing. We dug into this, now we're going back up. Be good if the 15-minute, if we close above yesterday's low. See if there's any so this would be your shift, your low risk buys. First accumulation. We're still accumulating here. The thing about it is we hit these higher time frame levels, right? It's July weekly swing high in the weekly fair value gap. So that's why I'm thinking, okay, this might be a Thursday reversal today. And then tomorrow NFP could deliver us higher. Up close candle is just green candle. A candle that starts down here, ends up here. Am I posting market primer notes? I have to type them up first because I handwrite them. I was asking if people were interested, otherwise I wouldn't type them up for you guys, because I do have where is it? Twitter. I have 2022 notes that people appreciated. Tips on trading London? I don't know. I don't really trade London. Can't help there, unfortunately. Am I Slavic? I'm Croatian. Just went long on ES. Where do we find your notes? I just commented it, right? Do you see them? Yeah, give the video a like. Thank you so much for coming, you guys. I can't believe 1268 people. Really cool. We pretty much mapped out this morning quite well in terms of direction. So, quite pleased. And also now in the hourly, we're creating a bullish order block, which is interesting. All right. Nice move up. Is Apple's looking good. This is actually an order block, so I don't need this. Where's yesterday's high? All the way up there. NQ is still not even green on the day. So I think there's more upside coming. Captain model? No, because maybe on ES though. Yeah, on ES. Not yet on ES actually. Wait, oh, I'm not looking at the 5. Actually on ES, yes, so I will try it on ES. How about that? Yeah, okay, I'm trying the ES long based on the Captain back test. Right? Yeah. Whoever commented that, thank you. Very, very cool, very cool. So we'll see if that works out though. So let me show ES. Again, this is like I'm taking it on eval, so I'm not really that invested in it. But it looks good, honestly. Let me show what I'm doing. And also my fill was not that great, but whatever. So ES, if we're looking at the Captain backtest model, right, we did go above the 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is like here. Which means like, okay, our bias is long. I don't know if I want to put my stop a little bit wider because we are going for more I'll do like a 2 to 1R or something. Yeah. So let me think for a second. I'll get that later. So direction is up because we look at the range from 6 a.m. to 10, which is like this. This is the high from 6 a.m. So direction is higher, along with looking at ICT stuff, so market structure shift. For the Captain backtest model, you wait for a retracement, so down close candles or a candle taking out a previous candle low, and then you wait for a green candle taking out a previous candle high. And the entry for that is a pretty aggressive kind of entry, so I don't know if I might get stopped out because it is quite aggressive entry, just going here, because it is going like long breakouts. And the stop should be like 5 points, but I'm giving it some more room. I'll give it some more room. I need to think about this. I do think we can go for this high. 72. This is something I would probably end up holding like all day if I don't get stopped. Yeah, but my stop is going to be like this fair value gap. So it would still be like a, well, CE is good. Yeah, like a 2R. CE. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try today. But this is also thinking that Apple is reversing, right? Apple just inverted. This is a market structure shift. Now I want it to like go higher. Close above this order block as well. So yeah. We're going to see how that turns out. I think it's worth the risk. It's all about like, is it worth the risk or not, right? 50.25. So yeah, I mean, I am basically buying the highs here. But considering like premium and discount, we shifted above a weekly fair value gap. You know, there's just so many PDRA here that I feel like if it comes back down here, I don't think it should, you know. I just think that there's just too many orders like waiting to be filled here that are off sides. So many mitigation blocks that we're going to go higher. And plus like DXY shift on the hourly. All right, let's see now, like DXY is coming back into this 15-minute fair value gap. I just want it to like dip in here and then continue lower. That would be ideal. Even though like I have a pretty like, you know, I'm chasing or whatever. The most I'm down is like 2-3 points. Not bad. Okay, let's look at NQ. Looking good. Dug into this order block, and again, now it's moving away. I wanted this 15 minutes to close into this fair value gap here. Then that would show more strength. Like I would like this 15-minute candle to close strong now, especially since Apple is showing it's reversing. Nvidia is strong. Microsoft. Let's look at FinViz again. I haven't looked at the chat in a hot minute, but I will in a second. Oh, hi Brazil, bom dia. Okay. It's looking the same as it was earlier, so. But Apple is like better. It used to be like down 2%, I think. Okay. Do I trade with 1 minute chart? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think today could be classic buy day. If it stops me out, then I'll just that's just going to be my trade for today. But, you know, it lines up pretty well with everything. Yes, you know, we took out the weekly fair value gap yesterday. We took out yesterday's low, and now we shifted structure. Yeah, okay. 1050 macro is doing its thing. Yeah, it's looking good. The London close is coming up at 11, right? What I want to see for London close, I want to see strong close. Then that would look good. Let me see any other questions. Yeah. Right, I will probably take partials along the way, you guys. Yeah. I will put an alert for, like, when you have such a large wick, you gotta mark out CE of the wick, because wicks are gaps, right? So, I'll mark that out as well. Oh, 2 more minutes, but the close is not looking that great. Oh well, if I get stopped, then whatever. Where's DXY? DXY is reaching into its 15-minute fair value gap, so I want it to reject here. And then I want higher prices on indices. Yep. It's fine. I am looking at Apple for Confluence, mostly because it is a large portion of the NQ, right? And it was like the weakest in the market. So if we are seeing the low of day on Apple, then that's going to look good for NQ. Because Apple is the weakest today in tech. But yeah, it looks good for higher prices. DXY is back in its like bearish fair value gap displacement, and now it's actually rejecting it. Look, let me show. How do I show this? Yeah, it's back in here. It's gonna be good if it just like taps it and starts rejecting now. This is like the Captain backtest model. I have my stop at like CE, below CE of this fair value gap because I just don't think it should retrace so much. In fact, this could be like, if you have like a breaker in a fair value gap here, strong displacement, already broke back above, you know, I don't want this to get filled completely. Yeah, so we're gonna see how that goes. Probably gonna hold that, end up holding it for a while if I don't get stopped out. $57.25. Yeah, and I also did not get such a great fill. But it's fine. Like I should have gone like about a point better, but it's fine. NASDAQ, but yeah, so I feel okay though still being long here, right? If you look at ES, there's just a bunch of different confluences. We came back into this weekly fair value gap. We took out yesterday's low. We had our 15-minute structure shift, right? It's looking good for higher prices and like DXY confluence as well. Someone did mention to me like, oh, you should be careful staying long after here, I think. Yeah, I'll look at reactions, but you know, we could be taking out this liquidity. This is what I would hold for. Up here. So an hourly swing high into a fair value gap. But it's such a large wick, I will mark out CE of it. There's still like if this is like a market maker buy model, this is like the first accumulation. So we'll have to see. What's NQ looking like? Oh. London close happened. We closed above yesterday's low in the 15 on NQ. That's decent. You know. What's Apple doing? Apple's looking good. Right? I want this to close above this open. Like I want to make a bullish order block here now for Apple. Right? We have a market structure shift, inverted fair value gap. I'm counting that as a market structure shift. Yeah, everything else looks pretty decent. Like, look at this Microsoft on the daily. We basically, as Apple was coming into this, right? I said I was marking out CE of that its weekly fair value gap, and it bounced there. So I think that was low of the day on Apple. So since that's like the weakest out of NASDAQ right now, I think since that's picking up, like we're gonna have more strength into the day. So that's why I feel okay also being long ES. Does that make sense, everybody? And look, DXY is rejecting here, so it's decent. Okay, let's see any question. Let me see. We have like maybe the 5 would be good. I don't know. Yeah, let's invert this next, and then that's gonna look really good on NQ. It's still going. We called this quite well. I said I wanted it to bounce in this 15-minute order block. We did. Closed above yesterday's low. I think we're going higher. Anyone with, you know, just thinking about the momentum traders, a lot of momentum traders, they look for, like they're just getting long now. They look for, you know, break below a low and then like it reclaims yesterday's low and it's now above it. They're adding to their positions, you know. I'm not a momentum trader, but I do like to think about these different participants in the market where, okay, we have the buy the dip traders who are buying these like support levels, right? All these like higher time frame areas that we marked out. July weekly swing high, weekly fair value gaps, CE, things like that on Apple. And then you have the momentum traders, and then you have the people that were short now getting stopped out, realizing they're offsides, which is basically what a mitigation block is, right? It comes back into the previous area that they got stopped out of, and now they're gonna mitigate their position and get into longs, right? So that's what this is happening on ES over here. I was like, there's so many like mitigation blocks here where it's like, okay, you got stopped out here, these people, and dunk back into this. It's sort of why I was like, okay with taking this long up here. Because I feel like if it comes all the way down here again, I'm not really gonna look that good. Like for continuation. Like we want strength, right? I want to be part of like a strong move. Anyway, so you have like all this area, like these people got stopped, these people got stopped, these people got stopped out. And now, could be going for here. Who knows? That's sort of my reasoning. Does that make sense? Let's look at the chat. Still got 1,200 people watching, so that's cool. What's up? Patrick is here. Hey, what's up, Patrick? I'm confused. I shorted the bottom and open. I'm sure you did. Is this hindsight? Who is she talking to? Is there a private chat? Long 456? What? 456 is not even here. Oh, 456. Nice. Who doesn't love... Oh, hi, Patrick. Did you... This is so funny. Oh my god, he was spamming. Oh my god, that's too good. Yeah, stay long, Patrick. If you heard my reasoning, I was going over the whole playbook for today, so we could go all the way here. London High. You know, ES is going for higher prices for sure. Tanya. Ban. Okay. Someone asked, Radio Trade says, is Patrick your brother? Oh, that's too good. That's actually kind of funny. That's very funny. You guys can tell when I'm reading the chat or not, right? Like, I kind of organized it, right? So that my face is literally looking at the chat. Like, the chat is on this monitor. So you guys can literally see when I'm, like, on the screen. Like, it looks like I'm reading the chat. And then when I'm looking at charts, like, my charts are here. So I'm like, you know, it literally looks like it on this screen as well. Anyway, the Captain backtest model is looking good. Yeah, I'm long. Yeah, and Q is more energetic now that Apple has picked up, but, you know, ES is green on the day. We called low on Apple. Common sense. You can, I have a video on it. The Captain backtest model, if you guys are interested. Yeah, I'm still in my longs, you guys. You should hold your longs, Patrick. I'm holding mine. You have these highs here. Swing highs. Ooh, Apple. Looking good. Apple is breaking over its swing high now. Thanks for your assist. Green on the day. Be back in afternoon session. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. I mean, Patch, do whatever you want. We all know you have paper hands. You get paper hands, and then you move your stop up, and then you get stopped out in profit, and then it moves your direction, and then you get mad. Anyway, who else got in longs with me? We're up. Why am I looking at Apple and trading NQ? Well, Apple is a large component of the NQ, you know, like, that's why. We were looking at the market cap of Apple is very large. This is, I think, because I don't pay for it, it's like 15 minutes delayed, but we were looking at this today. Apple was the weakest, right? So, and look how big it is. You can literally see how big that market cap is. Like, literally, like, the top 5, like, Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Apple. Should be I watch those stocks at the same time because there's literally, like, they're the main drivers of the NQ. Tesla is down like 3%, 4% on the day. I'm not like expecting NQ to do anything crazy that day, right? Like, anyway, literally called that really well. You're so patient today. I'm so happy for us. Now Apple's taking out this swing high. Market structure shift, inverted fair value gap higher. ES going higher. I think this might be an area to take a partial for ES. Yeah, I will take a partial. Actually, let's wait for this 15-minute candle close. Yeah. How long should I stream, you guys? Should I just stream while I'm still in this trade, or should I, like... You guys enjoying this? Like, I don't even... Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, today I'm, like, flipping between screens, so I have that on my screen as well. Tuesday low. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, you're right. That's a good area. Yeah, 60, and that like aligns with the CE of this hourly wick. So 66.50, Tuesday low. Yeah, let's wait for this 15-minute fair value gap to finish. I mean, that 15-minute candle. It looks really strong. Patrick, did you stay in your longs? Thank you, Tanya. I feel so safe trading now. That's like the best comment of the day. Awesome. Great. We're up big money. Let's go. What's this high? 65.50. Yeah, let me mark out this Tuesday low. Tuesday low. We call the direction very well. I think you guys... Is Patrick still in the chat or not? What if Patrick like listens to my stream for direction? That would be so funny. I wouldn't be surprised if he has eyes everywhere. He like knows everything. Yeah, so I will take... Okay, here's our partial area. Okay, I took off half my position. And I will hold until this high now for the rest. And now that we are thinking about this, we should not come back down here, moving my stop up to here. Like just thinking on the 5-minute basis, this is a balanced price range. Yeah, I might take off one more. I'll think about it. What's NQ doing? It's looking very strong. So, cool. He loves ICT. I got long at... When did you get long? You can see on my chart where I got long. So, thanks, Tanya. I took second trade after watching you talking ES. I took an NQ. Awesome. Well played out, Tanya. What made you be bullish today? I feel like I talked about my thought process a lot. So we went into the weekly fair value gap on ES. We took out yesterday's low as manipulation. Then we had a shift higher. And it's Thursday. And also looking at DXY. We were watching DXY very early on, right? Took out these equal highs on the hourly. We were watching for a market structure shift lower. It did, broke, displaced lower. This is actually now going to be on the 5-minute breakaway gap. It's not going to come back up here, but 15-minute came back here, and now we're displacing lower again. And it's going for this hourly swing low. We also inverted this hourly fair value gap, which counts as a structure shift on the hourly. But do I think it's going to go all the way here today? No, but it doesn't have to for me to get my profit on ES. Could probably just come somewhere here. I'm gonna mark out like 50% of this. I traded YM. Looked clearer to me. I closed my position. Awesome. Good job. Lit. I'm happy we're all eating today. Even though, like, I'm so happy with my patience today. It's like we recognized the conditions and we still executed well. Great job, everybody. We are eating good, yes. Let's start a poll. Did you go long? Cool. Ellen, awesome. We called the low of the day on Apple. We killed that. Bada bing, bada boom. Called that really well. Oh my god, thank you. I didn't realize. Oh my god. 100 points locked in. Wee! Awesome. Woo! I tell Patrick when he should hold. No, he gets in really well, so that's awesome. Thank you for the donation, Patrick. I appreciate it. I also got a little bit better lighting. Did you notice? Like, you guys, like, look. This is my ring light now. I just got a basic ring light. We have, like, different settings, right? But I like... This is way too cold. It's ugly. This is too yellow. This is okay. But, like, it's too bright. Oh my god. Okay. I put it, like, on the softest. Awesome. How fun. That was fun. What an awesome, epic squeeze. We also talked about the different players in the market, right? And I was like, okay, so there's basically like the 3 different players in the market. Participants were converging, right? Whether people buy dips or long-term support levels, people that are breakout traders, momentum traders, and people that were short and offside, now adding to get back onside. So yeah, very nice trades. Thank you for the donation. We're eating today. Chat is eating. Patrick's eating. I'm eating. We're lit. And we called everything quite well. I taught Tanya how to light it up. Well, he tells me when it, like, yeah, when something looks bad. And yeah, he helps. Very helpful. I appreciate it. No, you can give Patrick some credit, of course. Well, Tanya, you're a ninja. Ninja. That's so funny. Ninja. Ninja Trader, I use that broker. When did you finish learning the ICT 2022 mentorship, and how long did it take you? I started learning it when he was still, like, in the middle of it. Like, when he was, like, doing it live, like, probably, like, I found it when he was, like, on, like, episode 12. So I was kind of just, like, going along with it. Yeah, hit the like button if you made money today. Or if you enjoy the stream, at least. She'll say, I'll stay if you want. Can I sing? You guys ask me the weirdest questions sometimes. Like, I think I remember... Throwback to, like, the day before Christmas that you guys were, like, requesting me to sing a Christmas song. I don't think I would, like, give myself, like, a 6 out of 10. Like, I could probably carry a tune. But, like, I will sing in the car, like, in front of strangers. Like, if I feel the vibe, like, I don't care. You know, I have no shame in that. Whoa, Patrick locked in 100 points. I'm so happy for him. Lit. You were singing during your live stream every day. Am I singing or humming? Today I was like humming classical music. I have to like I posted the saxophone video for you guys, though I kept my promise for that. And I wasn't really happy with how it came out because I was like, I didn't do a proper warm up and I had to go to Christmas dinner and I was like, I have to do this. And I was like, it's okay. People will like appreciate the effort and most people won't notice. But I didn't like how it sounded. And I was like, it's okay. Like, it'll show more improvement than later on, Audio? Can you hear me? Let's continue calm vibes in here. So you buy the retracement to the fair value gap and the order block, and you watch how the market structure shifts from there. You have your 15-minute order block and your weekly point of interest. Saxophone. Where's that reference from? My band teacher used to say that. Motion FX, saxophone. Like, what's that referencing? Do we trade 9:30 or 8:30? Typically not. 8:30, I'm not even at the charts yet, honestly. And then, oh, it's from The Simpsons. Lisa Simpson. Cool. And then 9:30, I'll only really trade if, what time is it right now? Okay, 12:25. So I'm still in this captain back test. Let me like put the stream on that. Let me see something real quick. What is this high? 52.75. Yeah, cool. I don't know, what were you guys asking me? Something? I forgot already. What was I marking this out? This is Tuesday low. Tuesday low. And then I think this is like CE of hourly wick. Okay. See how this 15-minute candle closes. I would like it to close above. Or else I might take another partial. Well, everything looks good. Okay. Tanya, you amuse so much with this trade. Amuse? Okay. I'm glad this is entertainment purposes only, so I'm happy. Like, pretty happy that I recognized that, we probably were not going to retrace down here again. And I believe I got long, like, around here. I took a few points of heat, maybe like 3 points max. So that's cool. And then, yeah, so shout out to whoever, shout out to the person in the chat that like reminded me, that asked the question about the captain backtest. Because I was like, oh, not on NQ, but yes on ES. And then I looked. Cause like, so, you guys, you guys are helping me too. I got the best live chat on YouTube. It was a breakaway gap. Someone did mention that it was going to happen as well. Because there are so many PD arrays here. That's typically when it happens. Do I have a captain backtest PDF? No, but I have a whole video on it. However, I want to like note that, this model, you do like this video that I did was when it was purely like mechanical because I wanted to see would it be profitable with no discretion, just like, like if you were a robot, and it was profitable, but the win rate was low. It was like 33% win rate, but it was still a profitable model. which I think, what was the yield at the end? I think it yielded like $50,000 on a 150K account at the end of the year when I backtested this. By the way I backtest is, you can look in I use this software called FX Replay, and what's really cool is that they just like added indices to it. Like they used to just be like FX, and I would trade NAS 100 and S&P 500, but now they have indices. So I'm gonna just put in the link here. That's what I use because it's pretty cool. They have it like simulated where you literally take these trades and it shows you your stats at the end, which I like because I don't have to journal. It can go a lot faster, and it tells you the stats at the end of your session. Like, let me think for a second. Like what your win rate was, what your return was, what the best day of the week was for you. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to do, like, should I go live one day and just do like a backtest session with you guys? Like a live session where I'm like show how I backtest. Let me see here. I'm gonna take my one more partial soon, I think. I wonder how much money Patrick, I must have made, like, helped Patrick, like, hold on to the trade. He must have made a lot of money today if you donate $100. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Good night from Australia. Awesome. Thanks for coming, Motion FX. It's 11:30 right now. So if we're thinking about this, I think I'm just gonna hold for now. Let me see, what is this level? Okay. We're closing above this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold for now. Yeah. So my stop is like 52. I'd have to like come all the way back down here. I think I could move my stop up though. Where 3 PD arrays fail. Be like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 54.75. Like, I don't think it should come back. Like we said, this is a balanced price range now. It shouldn't come back below this hourly. And the low, 55.25. Yeah. Cool. Let's check out the rest of the day. What's the poll looking like right now? Let's look at NQ as well. Okay, the hourly is working that. It's fine. It's coming back to this CE area. This could be an bounce area for NQ. Looking at Apple, took out that swing high. Now it's coming back, retracing. It's looking good. Look at Apple. It's looking good as well. Apple. Where is it? Here? No, here. Right. Now Apple is retracing in this fair value gap up here. And I don't think it should come back below this order block. This is now balanced. Inverted fair value gap, we came back in it, we left. So that's like something I'll put an alert for. But I believe now we're bounce area again for indices. Look, this order block on the 15 for Apple. Let's go for higher prices, Apple. It would be really awesome if like Apple goes like from red to green today and I called the low. Should have played options on that, haha. But it's like right now Apple, we called it from negative 2% to now it's negative 1% on the day. So it's looking good. Okay, ES is back in this 15-minute fair value gap. It's looking good as well. See this, it's like staying in the upper portion for now. Do. Do I think what do I think just happened? So we had our low risk buy and we had our first accumulation. So now we could be entering second accumulation on the market maker buy model, where this is the buy side liquidity. First accumulation here, push back up above this. Second accumulation here, buy side up here. See how it goes. Shouldn't come back here. Low yesterday's low. Okay. Let's see the chat right now. Ghost in the machine. The chat is going a lot really fast. Did Patrick say something else? No. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, people are interested in that. Okay, that's cool. Just thinking about like when would be a good time to do it, because you know we have live trading. I don't think during trading hours, right? So I think that this should basically bounce here. If it's gonna be any good. Am I live trading every day? Yep. Come through. Awesome. Thanks, Mentality Man. Let's ask again now. Are you green today? No more trading for you today. Yeah, so I'm just wondering like what time would work for people. Would it be maybe during lunch hours or after market? I should just ask a poll actually. Let's put it in. Or like the weekend maybe. Let me put in a poll. What time would be good? By the way, we are bouncing there, so that's looking good. But like it could just also accumulate here. But you know, I would prefer just keep running up, obviously, since I'm still in some longs. Time for back test. What time would be good for back testing session? there was like a few reasons why I was bullish to, right? Confluence of DXY, someone's asking, right? Marcella White. Confluence of DXY coming back to, also we came back to these weekly levels on ES and on NQ. See NQ, these July weekly swing highs. And then we had a 15-minute market structure shift. Yeah. Go back to the chart, please. We're up. That's too funny. You guys are so funny. Yeah, I'm still in. Like, I took my partials literally up here. I put on my text and marker to show you guys, right? I got in here, took partials here at some good levels, Tuesday low and CE of the hourly wick. And I'm like aiming for this, but it might not happen. I'll like reassess at like 12:25 what I'll do. Let's check out DXY. That's important. DXY is looking good for more downside. I rejected from this BPR area, this fair value gap here. I would like DXY to go lower, so I'll put an alert when it's breaking this low again, or breaking this high. I don't really want it to come back up into this fair value gap. If it does, then I might take another partial, because then it'll be like consolidation conditions. Okay, YM's looking good. YM is going for this. Look at all these like smooth, right? Or at least this high. This is like the next hourly high, swing high for YM. This is YM London high. The thing is, like, I don't see a reason. If I get stopped, then I'll still be in like profit for the day because I took my partials, and I just don't see a reason to short at all. You know, for other players in the market. Let me mark this out for ES. Hourly buy side. Make sure I have that correct on my screen. Okay, yeah. YM is going, I said it's going for this London high. We have DXY, I believe it is going for these hourly lows. Okay, let's see. So whoever was like yelling at me to go back on the chart, like, I think that this is the second accumulation, so we could be just consolidating here during lunch. Especially if we come back up here for DXY, it's not going to be fun. ES, please go higher. Hope is not a strategy, but yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good to get like 14.25 points on ES. That'll be cool. Or like, for me, it'll be like 13.25. What's the difference between FX replay and TradingView replay function? FX replay has like a lot more stats. I like it because it will like, I don't have to journal. At the end of the session, it would tell me like all my like stats on like win rate, what's my best day of the week, how long my average hold time was for my winners and my losers. Yeah, so like we can go over that in the live session that we do. Which, by the way, let's see what the poll is. Most people said weekend. Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna like put one more poll up, like about like what time for the weekend. High backtest commentary is great as it's happening. You shouldn't rely on what my commentary is. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to put break even. Why would I? Then I'll get stopped at break even pretty much. Like I'm fine. If it stops me out, then I'll still be in profit from my partials, you know? I'm like okay with it. If it comes back to break even, it's digging into this 5-minute order block, which it very well can do. You know? We'll see if it bounces here. Okay. Okay, Waleed, gotta chill. Weekend, what time? Yeah, NQ hasn't taken London highs yet. Yeah. Let's look at NQ. Right, we had, like we were going over. You had your low risk buy, first accumulation. Now I believe this is the second accumulation. Here, to go higher to London high. It shouldn't break below like yesterday low or this order block. Like this is the last line in the sand for NQ. But like it's looking good here already. Like it inverted this. Probably it's like about like a 15-minute fair value gaps here. Yeah. Oh yeah, weekend. I don't like remember what time for backtest session. Why do I look so angry? It's just my focus face, probably. I'm not angry at anything. Do I sound angry, you guys? Oh, hello. ICT is here. Hello. Oh my gosh. You guys should tell Michael what a good job we did today. How was your Christmas, Michael? Yeah, Patrick donated $100 to the stream today because we told him to hold for NQ for longer, because he was like, should I hold for longer, like around here? We're like, yes, it's gonna go for at least this hourly swing high and probably London highs. I want to see how this like hourly candle closes. So he donated $100 because he held for longer and made 100 points on NQ. Blessed, hope everyone enjoyed theirs. Yeah, I had a great Christmas with family. Yeah, we missed Saturdays, shotgun Saturdays. Oh yeah, when are you coming back to Twitter? Like February? February 1st? Your daughter was cooking today. You guys are too funny. You guys are so funny. Like when I'm getting like DMs, people calling me ICT's daughter. No more Twitter for you? Like ever? Honestly, I get that because Twitter is like getting really weird, really toxic. Yeah, Twitter, I'm like not uploading as much on Twitter either. YouTube is better. I like my YouTube family. Oh, hey, Diane. How are you? Yeah, people just get bored on Twitter and then just start attacking people. I don't get it. Why? We're getting into the lunch hour now, you guys. So I definitely do expect some like accumulation. And it's possible that like some lows from the morning will get taken. Did you execute today? How did you fare? Yeah, we went long ES. We did well. Jesse, February, I will begin. Oh, Robbins. Okay. I don't think Michael's gonna be Inner Circle Trader. What, are you going to be a guest on Top Step TV? That's funny. Okay, so got stopped up in my last partial for ES, you guys. But overall, we did really well today. I don't think ICT is gonna go on Top Step. That would be crazy, but like, I actually got invited. I think I'm gonna go at the end of the month. January 31st. He is scheduled to go? Really? They mentioned it for the 25th. No way, that's crazy. Is that true? Michael, please confirm or deny. Really? Okay. Wow. It's confirmed. January 25th. All right. We're looking forward to it. Awesome. They're gonna get like the most streamers. I mean, they're gonna get the most viewers that day for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna mark that for sure. Alright, NQ is crossing back to yesterday's low. Alright, so honestly, we got stopped out at the last partial of ES, you guys. Nice green day. Looks like a lot of people Oh, right. Where's the backtest session? Most people prefer the mornings. No, it's okay. We're like done for the day. It's now lunchtime. Apple is crossing back below. Ooh, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign, honestly, that Apple is like so weak again. If you're looking at that. It's breaking below this like order block as well. So I have low expectations for the rest of the day, especially it's the afternoon before NFP. We caught the longs. And yeah. Oh yeah, well, is the book like finished? Also, another thing is like, when is the book gonna be like published? Like, what's the timeline for that now? Yeah. Right now it's lunch hours, so we can take out some stops from the morning and then continue. Or, either way, honestly, I can see it either way now. I think it's just gonna be even more difficult than this morning was. So I'm happy we literally stayed out of the chop until the morning, and we got in at like 10:25, 10:30. I'm like really happy about that because I stuck to my rule there where when there is like a large London expansion and like pre-market move, I typically wait an hour for the market to show its hand, and then it did. Then we got in, hooked partials, stopped out of the rest, and we're fine. Okay. Okay, so the book is like written already, and then it'll be sent to be published. Okay, cool. When YouTube confirms the subs are real. Okay, so people prefer mornings for backtest sessions. Okay. Let me switch to my screen so like we can show like what my... So I bought ES, got out, and then stopped out of the last partial here. Pretty much done. Like look at this clean area where we did not get involved in this mess here. Waited for the market to show its hand. And that's basically it. We took ES because it was stronger structure on the hourly and it was already green on the day. Like I think right now, it's still... Indices are relatively flat on the day, you guys. You see like NQ negative 0.08% and ES is up 0.16%. It's really not like a crazy day. So if you made money today with us, then like, you know, pat yourself on the back and we did great. But I'm like not expecting much now. So honestly, I don't think like we should have retraced that much. But like this is okay. Into this like 50% of this. But now it's like lunchtime, so I'm not getting anything. I'm probably not going to trade the afternoon because low probability. Took one trade today, I'm happy. Neo says he took a 50 handle live account long this morning. Awesome. Great job. I don't know, to be honest. You don't know what? The book? Probably? Yeah. Okay, so we'll like figure out a weekend. I'll figure out a day on the weekend. Like watch out, you guys, like put on your notifications and then like we can do a backtest session on a weekend morning. As I do have like some things I want to backtest. The price. Okay. Do it this Sunday. I would like to see you. Okay. Sunday at... We'll do Sunday morning. Probably like 10 a.m. I'll do that. I'll like... Yeah. I'm in New York, so... Okay. Where's Patrick in the chat? I think he's probably going out fishing. He came in, asked us, you know, should he hold for more on NQ, and it was like at the accumulation here. We said yes. Made his 100 points, and then he donated $100. Like, so we're all happy today. Tanya, what's your main time zone to enter? I typically enter most of my trades between 10 and 11. Okay, cool, Lewis. I typically don't like to trade 9:30 to 9:45 unless it's like on the 15-minute, unless it's like a clear market structure break and you see like a market maker sell model, and then we're coming back into like a 15-minute fair value gap and the 9:30 is manipulation in there, you know. It's like a very specific circumstance. But other than that, like, I'm not gonna trade the first 15 minutes. And then 9:45 to 10, I'll take a trade if I see it, but mostly 10 to 11. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Your wife is sitting next to you. I think you mentioned, it's like my reminder to eat lunch at noon because I'll like forget. My wife is sitting next to me. I showed here Tanya before. She looks like her daughter. That's kind of funny. It's cool. I think you mentioned that like she has like European roots, so that checks out then. Yeah. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. Have a great lunch. Yeah. Just looking at like the hourly, I'm not really happy about like how the hourly closed there. Right? It just looks like it's high resistance is incoming because of those like wick, such a large wick there on ES and NQ. I don't really have high expectations for afternoon. So stay safe, everyone. Yes, and we're ICT is in the chat and we've been gatekeeping. I did not post on Twitter or anything. Last time it was kind of funny. Last time he was in the chat, a lot of people were donating, which I appreciate. But a lot of people were donating to like, you know, get some attention on them for sure. But hey, I'll have a donation wars, but you know, the trading session's over anyway. So we're not going to take a trade. I watch leaves change color and watch YouTubers. It's not fall anymore. You're welcome, Alex. I appreciate that, TC. Tanya is the model ICT student. I don't know. I'm calm and collected without drama. I try to stay at it. I really do. I like make an effort to not get into drama. Like I have a lot of friends, I would say, in Twitter and the trading sphere. Just like to mind my own business. Like New Yorkers, we know to mind our own business. Like mind your business. Unless like someone's like gonna like attack me blatantly, then I'll like have to defend myself. But like for the most part, hasn't really happened. So okay, yeah. ICT will be on the Robbins Cup. We'll all be watching. We'll all be rooting for you. I think the Ivan is his name, or Ivan, yeah, the guy from Argentina won this year. Yeah, I know that. Hamza, thank you. Yeah. Anyway, it's been fun. It was a fun morning, you guys. We'll do yeah, he had like a 500% return, Yvonne, right? I think like second place was like 200% or like 150. Like, wow. But other than that, like, it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna go eat lunch. Thank you for coming, everyone. And stay tuned for the live. We'll be live streaming again all week. At the very least, we can tape read NFP. I'm probably not going to trade it, but we can tape read it. And then like on Sunday, we'll do the live session. So, all right, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, ICT. I'm happy your holiday was well. Happy your Christmas went well. So we'll see everyone back tomorrow.